Well, hello beautiful souls, it's your girl Zhane coming at you with another video, and as you can tell by the title, this video is going to be all about demure perfumes. Okay, elegant, demure, modest, a little shy, like shy girl friendly perfumes. So if you guys are interested in seeing what fragrances I decided to pull out because this word is trending, okay, so let's go ahead and get up on the trends. If y'all want to see what fragrances I picked out for this category of fragrances, then go ahead and just keep on watching. So if you are new to my channel, hello again. My name is Zhane, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for clicking back onto another video. I truly appreciate you guys' support. So if you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and join the family, and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos from moi. Now let's get into it. Today's lip combo is one that I've tried before. I'm just wearing my favorite lip liner, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in the shade Foxy Brown, along with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lip Velvet in the shade Rosy Mauve. I really like these two together. I think it gives me like the perfect nude, like the perfect mauve-y nude, and I like this because I'm not a big fan of pink. So this is nice for me and my skin tone. If you're my skin tone or around my skin tone, try this combo out and let me know what you think. Now, if you have not been on Instagram, TikTok, maybe even YouTube Shorts, you would know the trend that's going on with this word demure, okay? Demure. And I thought that it would be really fun and just, you know, a little different for me to pick out some fragrances that I feel like give off that demure, modest, shy girl energy. I think that, you know, demure can be a little bit more reserved, right? A little bit more like skin scent, or the energy that's like, is it her perfume, or is it just like her aura, or is it her body care routine? Like, what is it about her that has her smelling so good? So these fragrances aren't really loud. They're not really like heavy projectors or anything like that, but they all smell incredible in their own ways. And I do feel like these give off shy girl, modest girl, but on the more elegant side. So let's go ahead and start off with my scent of the day. Go ahead and leave your scent of the day or night down below because I would absolutely love to know. This fragrance is one that I've had for a while, and I think that this one just really screams modesty, demure, all that good stuff. And this is Delina La Rose from Parfums de Marly. Mind you guys, Parfums de Marly is one of my favorite houses, literally tied top 2. I think that right now, Day 3 Fragrances is my favorite right now, but overall, like in my collection overall, Parfums de Marly is my favorite. They can do no wrong in my opinion, and this fragrance is absolutely gorgeous. This is a very nice, fresh, aquatic, fruity floral fragrance. It really embodies the original Delina, but it's a little bit more aquatic, it's more watery, it's a little bit more refreshing, and it's lighter. It's not so intense. So with this one, you still get those fruits in the opening, like the lychee and the pear, and then a little bit of bergamot as well. But then as the fragrance dries down, that's where you start to get that rose and that watery peony. I think it's just ultra feminine. And then in the base, you get this white musk that adds more freshness to the scent. You also get some vetiver, which adds a little bit more depth, and you get some white wood. So this one in particular is absolutely gorgeous. I find that this one, I don't know, it's just so elegant and effortless, but it's not screaming like I want attention, you know? So she's beautiful, she's modest, she's giving shy girl energy, but this is very versatile. I prefer this for the spring and summer just because of how, you know, fresh and refreshing this one is, but you definitely can wear this whenever you'd like. This could be someone's signature scent if you like those more fresh, fruity floral fragrances, but not too fruity. It still has that like elegant white musk in there as well. So this is Delina La Rose from Parfums de Marly. Next, we have a fragrance that I think really gives off modesty, shy girl energy. I want to smell good, but I don't want to do too much type of vibe. This is Letta's 22 Orus. This fragrance to me is just a beautiful, warm, sweet, musky, slightly woody scent. It has this delicious, like buttery, creamy sandalwood that gives this kind of like milky texture, but it's not overly milky at all. It's very warm and enveloping and inviting. I think the jasmine with the lily of the valley and that like orris butter note really gives this fragrance such a beautiful, elegant, like well-rounded nature. I think the lily of the valley adds freshness to the scent. The jasmine does as well, but that iris butter, aka orris, just gives this like soft, creamy, powdery nature, but it's not overly powdery at all. This opens up with pink pepper as well, but I just love how just warm and enveloping and slightly sweet this fragrance is. This has like a marshmallowy type of vibe to it. So if you like something a little bit sweeter, musky, but kind of powdery and cozy, I think that this one is absolutely gorgeous. Next, we have a pretty affordable fragrance and one that's pretty attainable, and it's Middle Eastern. This is Velvet Gold from Orientica. This to me is just one of the most beautiful and close inspiration fragrances. This gives, you know, Gentle Fluidity Gold vibes from MFK, which I own and I love, and I decided to pull this one out because it performs a little bit better. If you have the budget for it and you want something a little bit more ethereal, I think the original Gentle Fluidity Gold is the way to go. You can have that luxury but also have that like ethereal nature. This captures that, but it just performs a little bit better, and you know, it's less money. It's like a third of the price, if that. So this fragrance is absolutely gorgeous. It's sweet, it's warm, it has this gorgeous like caramel vanillic vibe to it. You also get a little bit of a woody tone to it as well, but it's not too intense. I would say out of all of the fragrances, this is probably the most intense out of all of them, which says a lot about my list, but it's absolutely beautiful. I think that it really captures the essence of Gentle Fluidity Gold, which is pretty much just like a warm spicy vanilla, and that's what this one is. It does have more depth than the other fragrances though, so I will say this is the most intense out of all the fragrances that I want to talk about today. And I don't know, I just really love this fragrance. I think that it does scream, you know, like quiet luxury or like modesty, but it also has that like sweetness. It has a little bit of that earthiness. It has a little bit of woodiness, and that to me gives this beautiful like elegant nature. So love this scent, love the caramel vanillic type of vibe in there. I love the patchouli. I love a little bit of that floral nature in here as well. I love the powdery notes. I love the musk. It's gorgeous. I love this, and I think that if you know, like the idea of this one, you should definitely check it out, and it's pretty affordable. Now this scent, this scent is one that screams luxury to me, but like quiet luxury in a more ultra feminine way. This is Elixir Parfum from Raja Parfums. I think that this scent is absolutely gorgeous, and for me, I really get that like fruitiness, but it's not overly fruity, but it's not overly floral. It's very balanced. It has like this sweet fruitiness, but it's floral. It's a little bit musky. It has this beautiful freshness to it. It's slightly powdery even, but I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And to me, this is very, very demure, very modest, very, you know, shy girl energy. This is definitely signature scent worthy in my opinion. And I think that if you're looking for something that you want to splurge on, give you some luxury, but also have something that's very versatile, I think Elixir is the way to go. I love the sandalwood that's in here. This also has some Orus in here as well that adds to that powderiness. You get some peach, so you get some fruity notes. Love the rose in here. I just really think that this fragrance is gorgeous. It's well balanced. There are a ton of notes in here, but for me, I really just get this nice peachy floral scent. It's not too heavy on the rose. It's not too heavy on the muskiness or the powderiness or even the woodiness. It's just so balanced. It's so, so beautiful. The freshness is gorgeous as well. It's just beautiful in my opinion. If the idea of like a sweet, musky, like Your Skin But Better fragrance sounds appealing to you, and I think it would for like a more, you know, modest person, Skin, the Reserve blend from Clean Reserve. They also have a classic line, so they have a Skin classic version, which is like 44 bucks for like a 50 ml, and I think it's worth every penny. This is more of the luxurious side. This brand is very much so a clean brand. It's vegan, it's cruelty free. I really enjoy this fragrance, and I think that if you have that hyper consciousness for brands that you want to spend your money with, or like ethical brands, I think that this brand is the way to go. And this scent screams modesty and demure. This fragrance is a sweet, warm, musky scent. I really think that the florals in here are gorgeous, but for the most part, you're getting this like vanillic skin scent that smells like Your Skin But Better. This even has like a warm skin accord, which is like a fantasy note, and this is just beautiful. I love the ambrette seeds that give that like muskiness. I love the orange blossom. I love the vanillic touches from that praline. I just love this scent. I love this brand, but I love this scent and Sparkling Sugar, and they have a new release called Vanilla Cloud. Gorgeous, but this is giving like modest, demure, you know, Your Skin But Better, I woke up like this type of vibes. And yeah, stunning scent. Love this so much, and I highly recommend it. This next fragrance is super underrated from the house. I feel like more people need to talk about it because like what's happening right now. This is Cherry Garden from the House of Sillage, and for me it is absolutely stunning. It's one of the most slept on fragrances from their like signature collection. This is a beautiful, like sweet, musky, slightly nutty floral fragrance. It has just the right amount of sweetness. It has just the right amount of like the nutty quality. It is absolutely gorgeous. This does give like cherry blossoms vibe. If like Japanese cherry blossom used to be your thing for Bath and Body Works back in the day, this is her older sister who has like a good credit score and has herself together, you know? This to me is more of a gentle scent. This is more, I don't know, of an effortless, like elegant scent. You get this bitter almond note in the opening, which I find to be super beautiful, and it kind of gives off a cherry vibe. It's like nutty and cherry-like at the same time. And then you also get some heliotrope, you get some rose, you get some sandalwood in here as well. Oh, it is so beautiful. I love the white musk that's in here as well. I just find that this fragrance is very beautiful, very elegant, pretty slept on, and I think that it's absolutely gorgeous. It's giving that modesty, that elegance without doing too much, and that's something that I really enjoy about this scent. And House of Sillage almost always has some type of sale going on for their signature collection. I looked online before I started filming today, and this is currently on sale for $144, which I believe is like 60% off, and you cannot beat that. I think that's the lowest I've ever seen this on sale, and I actually purchased this from House of Sillage during their sale like 2 weeks ago. So y'all, I've been racking up on my House of Sillage fragrances. Not only do I receive PR from them, but I do purchase still myself because I'm just such a fan. Like, I've been loving their fragrances for over 3 or 4 years at this point. So yeah, this fragrance, absolutely gorgeous. Highly, highly, highly recommend this one if you have not checked it out already, because she's super, super underrated, and she's giving that like shy girl energy, that demure energy. Okay, this next fragrance it's a pretty penny. It's pretty expensive, but I think that the quality and the luxury behind it is very much so worth it, and I think that this is a gorgeous fragrance. This is Santal Complet from the House of Fragrance Du Bois. This scent is just a beautiful sandalwood fragrance. That's pretty much what I can say. Sandalwood. It has a little bit of like a tropical vibe from some coconut. You also get this freshness from some lemon. But overall, this is a beautiful sandalwood fragrance. It's giving elegance. It's giving, you know, I'm not doing too much. It's giving just this beautiful sophistication that I just think everyone needs to experience, whether it's in a sample or you get a full bottle. This fragrance is beautiful. I think that this is one of the most slept on fragrances as well. It kind of got some hype a few years ago, but then it died down. I need more people to talk about this scent because this is the perfect, like, elegant, demure, very much so like not doing too much type of scent, and I just love it. I love Fragrance Du Bois bottles. I love the quality. I love the story behind them and everything like that. And this one in particular is one of my favorites from the house. So this is Santal Complet from Fragrance Du Bois. Since we're on the musky train, powdery train, I would describe this next fragrance as a hug in a bottle. And to me, I think that being a shy girl, being more modest, you have this like aura about you that's very, you know, cozy and comforting, kind of home-like. And this fragrance is Saint Honore from Stephanie de Bruijn. This is just a warm, sweet, powdery, slightly leathery scent, but it's not overly leathery at all. I think that the leather note kind of gives it this smoothness, like a suede or a cashmerian. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love wearing this in the fall time, like when I'm in the house or if I'm not feeling well and I just want to smell like an oatmeal color cashmere sweater. That's what this is. It's so warm, it's so inviting, it's so enveloping. I love the heliotrope that's in here. You also get a little bit of leather, and I just really enjoy this. I think there might be a little bit of vanilla in here as well, but overall it is absolutely gorgeous. It's gorgeous. But if the idea of like a sweet powdery fragrance doesn't tickle your fancy, I think you should still check this out, because this isn't giving like baby powder. It's giving more like a cozy hug that has some sweetness to it. It's not like a creamy powdery, it's more of like a true powdery tone, but it's just more cozy, if that makes sense. So Saint Honore from Stephanie de Bruijn, absolutely gorgeous. And I checked, I think on Max Aroma, this is currently going for like $64. I don't have a code with them or anything like that, but that's where I saw the cheapest price at this point, and I think it's worth every single penny. I feel like this fragrance is beautiful for the springtime, or if you're around a lot of greenery, or if you like the note of lilacs. This is Love at First Sight from Une Nuit Nomade. I love how this fragrance smells, but for a particular occasion. If you're going on a picnic, brunch, or something like that, if you're doing something in the springtime, this is perfect. To me, this is a powdery, fresh, musky scent, but it has this beautiful passion fruit note that adds this fruity tone. It is stunning, okay? Stunning. The main players of this fragrance though will be the lilacs, the ylang ylang, which is a yellow floral, and of course that passion fruit. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and it just works perfectly for like a dewy morning for the spring, or if you're doing like a picnic outside. It has a slightly green tone to it that I think works perfectly for that. And I love how I get so much of that lilac. You also get some ambroxan, so you get a little bit of that freshness. It's beautiful. I love this scent so far. I want to wear it more, but I think I might save it for, you know, the springtime, like going into spring, because it just has this dewy tone to it with that passion fruit and those florals with a little bit of that ambroxan that I think will be really good for that time of year. All right, last but certainly not least, this fragrance is brand spanking new, and I'm gonna have a dedicated review on this go up pretty soon. This is Afternoon Delight from the house of Maison Margiela. Now, what I will tell y'all is that I'm not gonna go into depth right now, but just know that if a sweet, warm gourmand that has a little bit of a spice to it sounds appealing, but it's more airy, that's what this is. That's what this is. And I feel like for a more shy girl or someone who loves gourmands, or since we're going into the fall time, if you want something that has a little bit more of a warmth and spice to it, I think Afternoon Delight is perfect. It's supposed to be similar to like Madeleines, or is it Madelines? I think they're called Madeleines. They're like a little treat, like a little dessert. And yeah, so good. It's warm, it's vanillic. It has that gourmand tone, but it's not overly foody. It is just so beautifully done, and it has a little bit of a lactonic quality to it as well. So yeah, this is Afternoon Delight from Maison Margiela, and y'all stay tuned for a full review on this one. So that's all I have for you guys today. What did you think about today's video? Because y'all, like, picking out these fragrances was so fun. I was only gonna do 5, but I was like, let's just do 10. Like, let's give some variety. If you guys are new to my channel, I do quiz you guys at the end of all of my videos just to see who's been rocking with me into the end or whatnot. And for today's video, go ahead and leave me the white heart emoji so I know you guys made it until the end. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next one.